Antics of pot collection continues, and you know, you're gonna find some interesting things in this market watch. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button. So, you know, you guys, one of you will walk away with a booster pack. So leave a comment down below as per usual. Every market watch I ask you guys, tell me what you think about the market, if we've missed anything, and we'll be giving a booster pack out to one of you. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this. It's been really nice to actually see, you know, what people will be pulling out of these. So let's start off with the pot collection here. Hey, look, you can get the no cards. Oh boy, so all the little pots for 60 bucks. That's interesting, actually. It's kind of cheap. I see you can also get just, I like how they unwrap them all too, 72. I'll go buy the ones that are still wrapped, actually. The quarter century pot of greeds are down to 73s. Pot of prosperities holding about 28 bucks. Pot of greeds about, what, 15 bucks? It's not bad. The pot of avarices, holy moly, what in the world happened back here? $24 to $25. Just kidding, they're 30s. Just kidding, they're 40s. That's an interesting one to see get bought out, but okay. Sure. Pot of dualities are 50s. Okay. The desires are 15 bucks. Okay, sure. 13s on the pot of extravs, the moray greeds are 32s, and the positive acquisitivenesses are $24. I'm not spending $24 for a pot of acquisitiveness. I'm sorry. Not a single person should have that thought. The chart of greeds are 15 bucks too. The pot of benevolences are also $3, and dichotomies are also $3, and generosities are 15s. You know, I talked about having the stupid pots on hand, but like, this is wild, you know, and nobody's ever going to want to pay these until something stupid happens later in life, and you're just like, wow, I can't believe that went up in price. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling about some of these pots, actually. Especially, like, I don't know, I'm surprised about Avarice getting bought out already, but I guess makes sense. Punishment dragons. So how have these been holding up right now? You know, all that future Lightsworn support got announced. A lot of people were genuinely, like, super excited for this. Your current turnaround's been about $5, about $5 to $6, honestly. And it looks like they're doing a pretty good job with this. Now, the OCG does not have the new support yet. I mean, they'll be getting it here at the end of the month. So we'll see if, you know, the hype train that we've been seeing with the Lightsworn stuff is going to be initially worth it. I do think that it probably will be, considering the fact that them making a Judgment Dragon fusion was one of the coolest things that they could have actually done, but it does prove like yin and yang concept, at least in my opinion, you know, the light and the slightly darker side of things. All right, Forbidden Droplets. You know, we did see a little bit of an uptick in these. You gotta keep in mind, like, Starlights are kind of rebooting in the market. You've got a lot of people are kind of looking around at a lot of the old alties too, and they're like, hey, you know, like, I'm just gonna go pick these up. You can get an Italian for 70, which actually is not bad, and you can get a Portuguese here for 80. That's not the biggest fan of that, but you know, an 85 for English, which isn't terrible, I suppose. Okay. Quarter century droplets are $38. See, this is one of those cases of which one of these do you consider the higher rarity? Because personally, I still lean towards something like this, because I always preferred like the etching on this to this. But it's really, a lot of this new higher rarity discussion comes down to how you yourself view things. Nice $8 on the old secret rares, 6s on the tins. Alright, and then you got the prismatic ultimate rares for $5 to $6. That's not surprising. So you got a lot of value spread actually on Forbidden Droplet. I'm actually pretty impressed. I actually didn't think that the ulti would be up there, but okay. Garden Rose Maiden. You know, I would love to see a reprint on this thing again, but to be fair, the Ultra has been holding at about $5.50. Actually, the Ultra is down from the 621. You kind of see, well, you did have a sale of $5.50. I suppose it's not terrible. Yeah, you are actually, they've gone down a wee little bit. You got the slight undercutting. It's not like this is a card that you're running out to buy, especially when I can pick up the secret rare, which looks honestly a lot better, especially with like the hollowing through here. Like, that all looks really good. Your sales data, yeah, they're about the same price. But honestly, this is one of those cards I'd prefer to grab the secret towards versus anything else. Secret Rare Allure of Darkness from Speed Duel GX. Man, what is it? Allure of Darkness is one of our favorite oopsie cards of all time. Like, it doesn't really matter if it has, like, playability in the current format. People are going to rush out and want to pick these up. And, I mean, you're seeing $7.50 on up to $8 here, which is pretty interesting. I'll see our Macrocosmo down here. I don't know. I guess you don't want to open up Macrocosmo. I didn't want to look at Macrocosmo on this tab anyway. Alright, Secret Macros coming in about, what, $5? Speaking of Macrocosmo, do we have the Lost Art out just yet with this? There's our DRO4s. Sure. Okay, so the Lost Art is $3. Well, you know, I'm not going to lie. I'd rather have the Lost Arts. Because, like, these look phenomenal. Like, honestly, yeah. This is the way I'd prefer to play the card. But yeah, these are $3, which is super amazing, by the way. Good stuff. Toon Cannon Soldiers. You talk about... We still have the Self-on OTK stuff allowed. 25, 177, and 160. You can get a... Wow, there's a Japanese one for $200. Yeah, good luck on that. Ain't nobody... You can get a PSA 8 for $223. Sure. But they're basically $225 raw. That's not bad. DEB2s, these still like $11. 7, 5, and 550. You can get a light play for about $6. Okay, so Toon Cannon Soldiers. Retro Pack Common, nice $2. Yeah, I'd rather just get the Super Rare for this. Not too bad. This is like the old department and stuff that you don't really think about checking out in these more modern times. Gemini Summoner. Holy crap, man. You mean to tell me these are still $12 for this junk? First it was 18, another first ed for 18, and then 9. You can get a light play on them for 8. This is one of those cases I think the first ed was... Yeah, the first ed is typically worth more for this era. Interesting. Sure, you can still get the Super Rare for 50 cents or the Common for 5 cents. Okay, sure. Strong Wind Dragon, Ultimate Rare. You can get a mod play first, it's sold for $12. Sure. Mod play on them is also $5. I wonder which I'd prefer to have out here. Sure. You have another case out here where your first ed matters all the more. Yeah. $12? Sure. It's within the realm of expectations, I suppose, for an old card. Gores. Gold Rares are 26. Or are these up more now? Yeah, about $27 right now. I just wanted to take a quick peek and see how Gores has been holding up. 7 listings, 8. I prefer a lot of the little purple berries out here, honestly, but man, you gotta love Gores. One of the old fan favorites. Legendary Collection. Still 100 and... what's it called? And then 25s individually. Your Blue Eyes is down to $12. How the Mighty Have Fallen. Slifer's at 7s. 5s on the Obelisk. The Raws actually are at 7s. Dark Magician's at 4s, and the Red Eyes at 3s. Interesting. And then the low rarity stuff, as per usual, down, down, down. And Emancipated Researchers are still $7. Sure. I would prefer to have the Ultras, though, at 20 cents. Gamer's Choice has 568 of these things. Alright, take a moment to think about that, how crazy that is. Do you guys also know that Dark Angel for the Secret Rare is actually still up and away? Like $4.30, $5.30, $4.52, about still $5-6 actually. And they're still doing their thing. 24 cents for the Speed Duel GX Common. Thank you. You can get all common from Legendary Hero decks for 44 cents too. Also, you want to talk about expensive things out here. The official Korean Anime Festival mat. Look at this thing. $385.20. I know this is for a rush tool, but just I wanted to check out some of this older stuff, and this is expensive. We also had a PSA 10 Gem Mint 25th anniversary Blue Eyes Toon Dragon out here for the people that do like graded cards that showed up on eBay. Figure I'd toss it in. I've been watching Toon stuff. I'm highly anticipating some very interesting things happening out here with Toon stuff in the near future. So this was something interesting. And also, you get some of these tokens out here. The Jaden for $8.25 for the Ultra. Another one for $9.50. Yeah, some of these the Akiza is now $16 for this. You might want to check some of these out. Like, you get some nice little secret down here for $16, but yeah, I'd highly recommend checking some of this out. So please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about today's market, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace. patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.